This is Sandra's blog. The idea for my first blog came from watching CNN, Fareed Zakaria, on Sunday, June the 10th, 2012. Fareed was interviewing the president of Rwanda, President Paul Kagame. Fareed asked the president a number of questions, but the first one he asked him is what does he contribute to the turnaround in Rwanda? And the president told him it was education and institution in place to assure accountability from the people, by the people, to the people in Rwanda that turned the country around. And it got me thinking about the Rwanda of 1994, the Rwandan Civil War. A little background on how that began. You see, the Tutsi monarchy had ruled Rwanda for many, many years. And they lived with the Hutu majority over centuries. Of course, with a little interference from Europe, France, Belgium, etc. But in 1959 and 62, there was a rebellion. And the Hutu majority overthrew the Tutsi minority monarchy and came to power. Of course, that didn't sit well with some people. So the refugees from the Hutu, the Tutsi minority monarchy, they fled to neighboring country. And in 1990, they formed a group called the Rwandan Patriotic Front. And they invaded Rwanda from Uganda, northern Rwanda from Uganda. And that began the Civil War. Of course, the Hutu government found support in Francophone Africa and in France. And that conflict, of course, spilled out into the streets, and there was mass killings of people. The Rwandan genocide is only one of 3 genocide reported for the 20th century. And the Rwandan genocide took 800,000 lives, estimated 800,000 lives. The other 2 conflicts were the Holocaust in Germany and the Cambodian genocide. Now, Fareed also asked the president, how would he answer his critics who say there is no democracy in Rwanda today? You see, Rwanda is doing really, really well, and the Tutsi government that took over, that defeated the Hutu-led government, they have turned the country around, as he said, through education and institution. But he keeps winning elections after elections with huge amount of support from the people. And so he's considered in the West to be a dictator. So Fareed asked him, how would he answer his critics who say there's not much democracy in Rwanda today? And the president said, which I like very much his answer, he says, there are people in the West who refuse to understand that popularity of government is possible in places like Africa. That popularity is won from support. That popularity and support by the people is won by the government by doing the right thing, by making government accountable and making institution accountable. And so, I wrote this down because currently in Rwanda, the government prohibits discrimination on the basis of ethnicity, race, or religion. They passed a law that prohibits emphasis on Hutu and Tutsi identity in most political activities. That takes away all the conflicts, the conflict questions that that arises among the people and cause them to want to fight each other. So these laws currently enacted in Rwanda is really helping the country and the government with the support of the people. Now, There's a message in this. And, you know, I guess I would like to really express it in the clearest way I possibly can. And that is from conflict to peace. We see that the people, first of all, have to work together. So we're all in this together. We're all one. We need to work together so we can make a better future for everyone, all of us. And we need to work together so that we can fix Africa, so we can all live peacefully in Africa as one. It doesn't matter where you're from right now, if you're in the West or you're in Africa. We need to work together as one, to live together as one, so Africa can really show and shine her graces to God. This is Sandra's vlog. Thank you for listening and much love for participating. Until next time, thank you.